Hey guys. So, no questions. Well, that's nice. Um, well, things are gonna get a little bit. I'm gonna start posting a little bit more. I haven't done a video all week. In fact, it looks like my last video was blah. It was a week ago. But I'm gonna start. I'm gonna finish up the ogres, which they're a good bit done. There's some work that needs to be done on them, but they're good. But I've got the Fire Giant primed. I've got the bases primed. I'm gonna start working on all that stuff this week. I didn't do any this week because, well, the end of this upcoming week, this upcoming Friday and Saturday is basically it's city assisted spring cleaning. So we're getting out all the old crap that we don't need because my dad collected a lot of stuff that was pretty much useless. But we're going through a bunch of stuff, and that's where I've been for the past week. I have to set up the toolbox. I have to set up the compressor. I just bought a roll of this stuff. This Easy Liner. This is a 20-foot roll, $6. Or no, 10-foot roll by 12 inches wide, 10 square feet. It was like $6. Ow. They had another one that was a 5-foot roll for like, it was 20 inches wide and it was the same price, so I got that. But the drawers are going to get lined with that. The compressor is going to sit on like 4 or 5 pieces of it because it's pretty, it's squishy. Excuse me. And it should cut down on the noise. I brought down my 50-foot extension cord because for some reason when our house was renovated back in, I'm guessing, the 70s, they decided, well, no, the electrical was renovated probably in the 90s because there's no more fuses, it's breakers, but they didn't wire it up right. So about half the sockets on the lower floor don't work, and they're all tied into this together. And I'm a trained electrician. I don't work as one. I'm not licensed. I was trained. I don't have the money for the licensing. But the sheer laziness into our electrical system is, yeah. I about fried after we moved in because I didn't look at the electrical box properly. And it was rather difficult for me to go into the basement considering I'm 1.5 feet taller than the basement. Or at least it feels that way. I think I'm only like 6 inches taller, but my brother even ducks and he's 5'11". But yeah, I just haven't been doing anything this week. I'm going to be doing stuff this upcoming week. Tomorrow I should be getting my stuff set where I want it to be, which will allow me greater freedom of movement, and I'll be cleaning the table off more so that way I can use more of the But you'll be getting more videos out of me. I'm thinking of moving all of these to either a dedicated channel or renaming my channel. I don't know how to do the renaming though. I'll figure that out from my sister. She knows all this stuff, or she knows where to look. What else? I should be starting to do some scratch building throughout the next month. I'm gonna finish up a friend of mine's Doom wheel. I think I mentioned it before in one of the videos, but it was basically just everything but the Doom. It was the old school Model 2 from way back when. But I think this week I'm going to strip it down. I'm going to finish building up the I'm building it to be steam powered because it looks I'm still trying to figure out how it's supposed to be driven aside from the rats, and he's like he wants the wheels to free spin still because he had them set up, and if I put the rats in there it's going to look goofy as hell while free spinning, and the wheels aren't going to want to stay in place. They'll want to roll one way or another. So what I'm doing is I'm building it to be a steam powered Doom wheel, and I'm building a massive basically it looks like a snowplow out of Mad Max. There's going to be a lot of rust effects on it. I had thought about doing paint chipping, but then I remembered that it's Skaven, so it probably wasn't painted in the first place. It's probably just rusty as hell. So it's going to be rusty as hell. So I'll be getting to practice some rust effects on it. But I'm building that all out of sheet plastic. I might actually snag some parts that I just recently got a hold of. Actually, I think I got something that'll work perfect for that. So we'll be going over that. You guys will probably get a couple of videos that are fairly long where you're watching me build something. What else? I'll be painting the Amazon Biker, the Infinity bootleg Panthesilia. I don't. I'll try not to butcher the name. I've got her pretty much assembled. There she is. It's in its first coat of prime with gray, and then I'm going to go over it again with black. Just so that way I can use the black as a cheater color for some of the stuff. And then I'm going to go in and airbrush the pink on after taping some stuff off. The bike is going to get done first, so that way, you know, it's done and I can start building the diorama, and then I can take my time with her and make her look good. As it is, I'm trying to figure out a way to pin her to the chopper without going through all of the damn metal, because some of this is very thin. I'm amazed. Check out. Yeah, I didn't have to clean any of that up. They do some really good casting at Corky's Belt. I love these guys. As far as the summer goes with models, I have no idea what's going to happen. I know I still have my, I have a Dodge Viper I'm going to paint up. Cars are not my forte. I have a Panzer II, and it's like a 35, 40-year-old kit as far as the dies go. And here's most of it primed, which looks like I need to clean it up because some splatter or something. But for a kit that age, it's amazingly detailed, and the parts fit is great. There's a few spots where I need to go in and fabricate some stuff to make it look better, but which I'll probably do here soon. But it's overall it's a really nice kit. I'm very pleased with it, and I didn't realize how old the casting parts. When they do model kits, they have to make a machine in most companies to do this level of kit, and it's a fairly big machine, about the size of a small car. And what it does is it presses the dies together and injects the plastic. And the same die has been used for this model since the 70s. Tamiya really knows what they're doing. These kits were originally designed so that way you could rig them up to be electric powered kits. You'd clip them together, and they'd have a battery inside, and there was a motor, and all it would do is it would cause the tank to roll forward. It wouldn't do anything special. But in the 70s, that was pretty amazing. And considering they don't offer that anymore, it kind of makes me sad, because that would be cool to build. I mean, they might, but I haven't seen it offered here in the States. So, I mean, but this is one of the things I'm working on. And then this lovely guy is getting painted up, and I'm going to replace my, I can't find Commander Sorsha, and then my Devastator broke. My Devastator did not want to come apart while I was using Goof Off and cleaning, and I forced it a bit too much and it snapped. That was on me. But I think I'm going to get another starter box for these guys, and then I want to get a Kodiak or Beast 09. Beast looks friggin' amazing. I kind of want to do that. But that's if I have the money this summer. We'll see. Adult things come up first. The van, the registration and insurance is coming up this summer. In Kansas, each month has whatever your last name starts with, they have a certain month assigned to it, and mine is June, so we'll try and figure that out. What else? There's a couple quarter and sixth scale models I want to get. They're resin kits. The quarter scales, one of them I cannot paint. Well, I can. Actually, I can. I can paint it on video, but I can't show the end result, I think, because it's NSFW. It's an anime chick. The reason I want it is because she shows a lot of skin, and I need practice painting skin. There's a model kit, if I can get a hold of one, for Guts from Berserk, and I want to paint him because a friend of mine is obsessed. Well, she's not really obsessed, but she loves Berserk. Berserk is like her favorite anime. And for myself, I kind of want to get a hold of some resin kits for Gundam, but I'm not sure because those things are ridiculous. They're in the usually between $80 to $200 range, and some are even more than that. So if I decided to up and splurge and buy the biggest Gundam kit I want, I would be broke for a year. Actually, that's true because that's a quarter scale kit too, and it's like 6.5 feet tall, and it's a Zaku. That's like $1,800 and $500 shipping because it weighs so much. It's amazing though. It's almost as tall as me, if not taller than me. But I have nowhere to put it. I don't have that much money. What else? Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'll be doing another car once I get done with the Viper. If I do another car, it is so not going to be an American-made kit. I'm going to go with the Japanese-made kit because the fit is so much better and the details are amazingly better. This Dodge Viper, it doesn't even look like a toy. It looks like somebody took a picture of a Hot Wheel and 3D printed it. And then the fit's not that great. There's a lot of seam work I got to do, and I hate doing seam work. I mean, it's my dad bought it for like $15, so I'm not. You get what you pay for when it comes to kits. If I do end up getting one, there's a couple. One's a Tamiya kit, and it's a R32 in race form. There's actually there's one I'm ordering, and it's going to be for my brother's birthday this year. Trying to remember who made it. The sad thing is I think it's actually an American company, and the only reason I am buying it is because it's the only one I can find. Excuse me. But the reason I'm getting it is because, you know, it's my brother's favorite car. He loves this car. He's been in love with this car since Initial D came out. Yes, that's right. It is the one, the only goddamn bleh, my brain stopped working right there. This happens a lot. There it is. Toyota AE86 Torino. Oh, no. It's a Fujimi kit. That's a 1/24 scale, too. So it should be a pretty good kit. It's going to cost me $20, and half of that is shipping. And I'm getting that for my brother for his birthday in August. There's a couple model kits I want to build for my sister for her birthday, but we'll see how it goes. As one of them, there's no way I'd be able to get it until I found out what's going on with all my school money, because we might end up buying my brother a new car, because it depends. I'm perfectly fine with driving him, except for the fact that he's going to be, you know, working weird hours. We'll see how things go. His legs are getting worse, so we don't know what's going to happen. I'm trying to get a job just so that way, you know, he's not having to kill himself. And it's really, really hard. Now that's one of the other kits I want to get, is Poison from Street Fighter. Poison's not... I don't think Poison's from Street Fighter. My brain's not working right now. I'm going to be doing some cosplay stuff this summer too, because I really want to put money back and go to NACA again next year. I missed out on this year's. I went last year thanks to friends of mine, and I really, really owe one of them a huge amount. I'm going to have to try and work that out with him, because he is just such a good guy. He will not, you know, he won't take advantage of the fact that I owe him. I even tried to do his army for, I've tried to first do it for a discount, and then I tried to do it for free, because he's done so much for me. He's like, no, he wants to pay full price, and I love this guy. He is the sweetest guy I've ever met. He is so nice. His girlfriend is very lucky to have him. What else am I going to be doing? I'm going to be scratch building. I'm not sure what scale I want to do, but I want to build a Gundam that's how I would have designed a Gundam, since all these cool ass Gundams have been coming out and all this. But you know, I want to build one like if I had entered, if I was entering the Build Fighters Championship, if it was real. That's what I want, and I'm building one for me, my brother, my sister, because I just have all these ideas, and they want to come out. And I have one for my girlfriend too. It's kind of cool, and it's super cute. That's why I want to do it. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm definitely going to start with mine and my brother's. So far, mine's working under the name Wrath Gundam, and his is working under the name what was it? Heretic Gundam. As far as cosplay goes, I'm doing a Gundam themed one. I'm gonna build up an outfit for Zeon. I'm gonna do Zeon Ground Forces Special Reconnaissance Battalion outfit. I have never seen anything about them, but there's so much room in the Xeonic fluff for interpretation and writing that I'm just creating something for myself. Basically, it would be they go into the battlefields after Xeon has secured them. The Xeon troopers have secured them, or while they're securing them, and they gather whatever they can. Like they gather technical data on tanks, they gather technical data on the GMs. They try to go after the Gundam Ground Force units, that kind of stuff. And that's something I could see Xeon doing, and I want to build an outfit for that. And I kind of want to get my brother one too, but I'm not sure. Just because that one's going to be easy to do. The one after that is going to be a little harder, and I want to work with a friend of mine, because I don't know if they're even going to NACA next year. If they're not, it's not going to be worth doing. But my friend Scott did the Doctor from Team Fortress, and I've never played Team Fortress or Team Fortress 2, but the night he did that, his wife and him were telling me about how I'd make the perfect heavy, because I guess I look kind of like the heavy. But so I went back to my hotel room that night and started researching him, and he is freaking hilarious, and I kind of want to do him. But there's just a lot of projects for me to keep me busy, and then of course I've got to do, first and foremost, my homework comes first. Then, my hobbies. My homework, hobbies and health, because I'm gonna once I get back into school, I'm gonna start working out again, because then I'll have access to the school's gym, and I'll have access to the school's pool, and I will swim a lot, at least twice a week, and this time I will not just kind of chill out. I'm gonna actually swim laps and stuff, try and build myself up, because I can't do normal cardio like everybody else because of my weight versus my fucked up knee. So I'm going to do as much as I can, and then I'm going to do a lot of weightlifting. Because I actually miss weightlifting. I was lazy in high school, but I was also an ROTC because my sister how do I put this without sounding horrible? My sister basically twisted my arm into joining ROTC, and my foster mom would not go get me the clothes I needed for gym and stuff like that, and I was working all the time, so I ended up sitting on the side a lot for ROTC. But I remember that the one time our instructor, Gunny, called me over and had me do leg presses. I was out pressing most of the football team. In fact, I think I was out pressing all of the football team. And whenever somebody says fat people have no strength, I laugh at them, because it takes a lot to move us around. But enough on that. We'll see how that goes. What else? One thing I'm definitely getting is the Operation Ice Storm box for this summer. I'm going to paint that up, We're gonna play through it, all four of us, five of us. I don't know how many there are. There's actually some more Infinity players in Topeka than I thought. But not only will we play it, but we'll try and get to where we can use that for bringing more players in. I'll keep you guys updated on that. In fact, I'll probably put video battle reports up just to make it easier for me to link them. But yeah, that's about it. I'm going to go drink some ginger ale, and since it is like 8 o'clock at night, no, 10 o'clock, fuck, it's almost 11. I'll probably end up I'll log into my World of Tanks account just so I can get my gold for the day, and then I'll probably play some World of Warships for a bit. I will make another video tomorrow, because there's some stuff I want to talk about, and I'll probably be working on something while talking about it. So, yeah. Alright. Peace out. Sparky reporting in. Have a nice night, guys.